Yo, what is up? I have something that's really weighing on my mind right now, and so I'm going to talk about it while I'm here at my desk. And that thing is, I just got off a call with Hudson. He was doing a free Zoom. Hudson, the founder of Comfort, doing a free Zoom. Insane that $1 billion founder is doing a free Zoom. And I'm going to keep this long story made short and get straight to the point, but Hudson was on that call and he was answering some questions, and it really got me thinking, is this what I really want to do? Do I really want to build the sidewalk effect? And I even texted the question into the chat on Google Meet during the Zoom call with Hudson, or I call it a Zoom call, but it was a Google Meet. But I texted in the chat, and I asked, I'm like, I'm 20. If you were 21 years old, you had $5,000 and 6 months to go all in on something, what would you do? Would you do service or business? And what would your approach be? Obviously he didn't answer it, and I have his phone number, which I think is fucking cool, and that's a point for the separate side, which is like, dude, the fact that there was 100 people there and a bunch of them were like, hey, how do I get in contact and want to send you some free value, whatever. They were trying to get a relationship with him, right? And I'm thinking like, dude, I have his fucking phone number. It's fucking crazy how many people on that call have Hudson's phone number. Not that many. So pretty cool. But the point of this video is the following. I'm starting to question again if the sidewalk effect is really what I want to build, and it's not. I built it. I was so excited by the idea of starting a company and building a business. The sidewalk effect was just an idea that I had, and quite honestly, I don't know if it's what I want to build. Like, I'm really not that passionate about building it. I mean, even my videographer said when we went out filming the first day, it was like mentally I had to force myself to go up to these people because I just didn't want to talk to people. And it's like, he said, wow, there's no passion here. He said that to me unprompted, and I'm just like, I want to build something, and I'm excited by the idea of building a company and building something for me, building a business. But I don't know that I want it to be a service business, especially one of me going out and performing magic and like making interviews and shit like that, And yes, I was obsessed for a little while with doing it like street talk and building that. But honestly, I don't know if that's really what I want to build. Like, I want to run a fucking company, dude. Like, I want to solve problems and make big decisions. And the more and more that I think about it, the more clear I'm getting on what I actually want to do and what does it mean to start a company or build something of my own. It's like, I want to be in Hudson's shoes, and one of the things he said was like, just treat it like it already happened, because it did, and I am doing that. But it's just like, I don't know if the sidewalk effect is what I really want to build. And I'm also thinking about starting a product and doing a product company, right? And I have an idea for a product, and it would be the same kind of deal of just creating ads for it, starting a Shopify store, running ads on Meta, and trying to build the product and scale that way. And maybe I should go the e-com route, right? And I don't know. And it's just like, it's this eternal question of, I don't know what business to start. And I've started the sidewalk effect, but that's only because it's the only thing that I knew how to do. It's the only skills that I had. And even that being the case, I think it ties back to what I was talking about earlier with reward versus non-reward, of like having the reward and the reinforcement of making money from something and not. I think if I was making money right now from the sidewalk effect, I think I would still do it. It's just, I'm not making any money, and I don't know how to make money. Like, the idea is great, the concept is great, but I don't know how to turn it into a company that fucking makes money, bro. And I have to like reach out to brands and find someone to pay me $1,000 to go make them videos. And it's just like, I don't know how to do that. And me saying I don't know how to do that is not even true. I just have to fucking sit and DM people. But it's just, I don't know, dude. I feel like everything that I'm doing isn't making me money. And maybe this is like the cycle that Hormozi talks about of, I had uninformed optimism, and now it's like informed pessimism, where it's like, oh, hard money and the valley of despair, and the next lady in the red dress is e-com, right? And oh, e-com would be so much easier. I can just sit in my apartment all day and run Meta ads and try to grow a business like that with a product. And maybe it would be. I really don't know. And so this is some of the real fucking struggles that I'm going through. I mean, if you're new to this video, to this channel, or you don't know about me, my name's Evan. I'm 21 years old. I dropped out of college. I have $5,000 in the bank account and 6 months to make this happen. Like, I'm being totally real and vulnerable right now. This whole channel is just me documenting my journey. I've always wanted to build a business. I've always wanted to start a company. I moved away from my hometown 2 years ago. I dropped out of college. For the past 2.5 years, I've done sales in door-to-door and over the phone. And I left my job to start a company. And I didn't know what I wanted to start. I was a professional magician in the past and had a magic business performing gigs. And I made some money that way, but I fell in love with business. I liked that better, and so I got into sales because every entrepreneur said get into sales. I did that for the last 2 years. I left out to start a company again. The problem is I don't know how to make fucking money. After a year of working as a commission job, my brain detached the reward and reinforcement of making money from the work. And so everything that I do, I feel like is just working with no reward from it. And I know in my heart that as soon as I fucking get a reward, as soon as I get someone to fucking pay me $1,000, bro, for some shit that I filmed or recorded or for the Sidewalk Effect, this would be a completely different conversation, bro. If I had someone right now pay me $2,000 to go out and make them some videos, I would fucking become obsessed. The problem is I don't have any fucking money. And so my brain is like searching and searching and I'm searching for this thing of like, how can I just get someone to fucking pay me money, bro? That's it. And this whole question of, oh, I don't know what to do, or boiling down to, should I start a product or should I start a company or e-com or a service business? It's all irrelevant. All it is me searching for how the fuck can I get someone to give me money, bro? And it's really real. It's like I want something that I know works, that I know what to do, that I could just fucking go all in on, bro. And I know it's gonna take so much fucking work to get there. But it's just, I wish I had a spark of fucking like, just something that shows me that I'm doing the right thing. And not even like proof that this is the last business, because it might not be the last business that I make. I get that. But like some shred, like even if I get someone to pay me $500 to just do this shit, bro. Just a sign that I could actually make money. Because I have no money right now and I cut off my only source of income. And I wasn't making any money in my last job anyway, but I was at least getting paid to cover my rent. I was getting paid $2,500 a month out of my draw. But like now I have no fucking income and no way to make money, and I'm spending money almost every single day, and it's not even like I'm spending it on business, bro. I'm spending it on bullshit, on groceries, on this chair that I'm sitting on, just like on random shit, dude. And I'm just like, I want to make money, bro. I want to make money so fucking bad. I'm reading this book for the third time, Think and Grow Rich, and all it talks about is desire and wanting it so fucking bad that you can't leave without it. And I've gotten it. It says in the book, throughout the whole book and in the introduction, that if when you're ready, the formula will present it to you, but it's not explicitly saying it because it needs you to figure it out for yourself. I figured out the fucking formula. It's have a burning desire for something, right? A direct aim in life, have a burning desire for something mixed with emotion, and then have the faith to achieve it, and then have the perseverance to never stop until it becomes a reality. You do those things, have a burning desire for something that's backed by emotion, mix it with the faith to go out and work for it, and then you, and then you have the perseverance to stick with it until it becomes a fucking reality. That is the fucking formula to success. And it's like, I have all these things and I already see myself as an entrepreneur, and I'm even fucking wearing the clothes like it, bro. I'm even dressing like Greg LaVecchia and Hudson, and I got a compliment on my outfit today and everything. But it's like, if you look in my room right now, bro, this is what I have. It's like I have a fucking mattress on the floor and then my desk at work. Like, this is my fucking life right now. And the problem is I'm just sitting here not doing anything, bro. It's like I want to have a company that I need to be running. I want to have problems that I need to be solving. I want to figure it out, promoting this product and promoting that product and doing all this shit. But instead I'm not, bro. Because I'm not doing anything, because nothing is tied to me making money. And I keep saying, I don't know how, I don't know this, I don't know that. It's not fucking true. I do know. I just have to confront the fucking work, bro. but there's no reward for the work. I've worked so long with zero reward for it, zero reinforcement, that I'm like, I don't even want to fucking work because I don't feel like there's a reward from it. And I know in the bottom of my fucking heart that as soon as I get somebody, as soon as I get someone to fucking pay me some money to go do anything for them, even if it's the sidewalk effect, to go do anything, if I get someone to fucking pay me money and I learn how to do that, I will fucking become obsessed. I will be so obsessed. I won't fucking sleep at night. I won't sleep. I won't eat. I'll take care of my fitness because that's important to me too. But like, I'll become so fucking obsessed. I won't have time for anything else, bro. I'll be fucking consumed by it. And here's the thing. I'm fucking praying for that. I wish that would fucking happen, bro. I wish that fucking happens. Please, God, make it happen. But I'm just like, I need to get someone to give me money for this shit. And the only way to do that right now is I need to build a fucking website and I need to DM people or run ads for myself, bro. And it's like, I started this video saying I don't know if I want to build the sidewalk effect. And quite honestly, that's not even the truth. Because I know that if I stop it right now and I go do something else, and let's say I have a product in my head of something I think could actually work, and I were to go, instead of doing the sidewalk effect, I were to go create a product so I can do everything for my apartment. I would start a Shopify store, start a Meta Ads account, film some ads for it, run the ads, try to improve the product, etc. I think I'd have the same fucking feeling. Where if I were to put $1,000 behind the ad, total, so it's like $100 a day behind an ad, or even organic, just for this product, and maybe even make a sale or two, like, or for the first little bit. Let's say if I were to go 2 months without making a single sale, which is very realistic, I think I'd have the same fucking feeling, and I'd want to quit. And it's not even that I want to quit because I'm in it for the long game now. Like, I'm in it for the next fucking decade. Like, up until now, it was like, oh, I'm building the skills. That's done with. Like, that season of my life is over. I'm here now. I'm building a business. Like, right now, it's August 22nd, 6:47 p.m., 2026. I'm 21 years old. I turned 22 in January. I will never work a job in my life ever again. I dropped out of college, so I don't have a degree. I will never work a job in my life ever again. I will fucking drive Uber during the day and then work till 2 a.m. at night if that's what it fucking takes. But I am now, for the rest of my life, I will build a fucking company, period. By the time I'm 35 years old, I will be worth minimum $100 million. Fucking minimum. And if you think that's crazy, then you're the idiot, not me. Because in today's day and age, we have kids that are 20 years old. I was at a mastermind in New York, and I'm on a side tangent for 1 second. If you thought what I just said was crazy, that as a 21-year-old, I want to make $100 million by 30, I was just at a mastermind in New York for e-com guys. There were people there that were in their young 20s. That means below 25, ranging from 19 years old to 25 years old, that were making millions of dollars, millions of profit in an e-com business at 20 years old. Fucking millions of dollars. If you think that it's not possible in today's day and age with social media, with content, with technology, with meta ads, with all this crazy shit, to make $100 million in a decade, you're the idiot, not me. And I say that out of love. Scroll to the next video. Don't watch. My channel isn't for you. Like, this is me documenting my journey of what it really is like. And I've been doing this for years, just not publicly. And Hormozi has been probably the biggest mentor in my entire life. My entire life direction has all come from him and his podcast and everything that I've decided to do in the last 4 years. Now that's shifting a little bit, right? And I'm starting to get new mentors. But when I was younger, he was my guy. And one of the things that he always said was he'd wish he documented the journey more, right? Was that through the whole process, he's got one picture of him sleeping on the gym floor. And so I started doing that at 17 years old when I was on antidepressants, almost not going to finish high school because I was crying in the stairwell for 8 hours every single day. From that point until today, I have all of that documented, and it's mostly in voice memos because that's the easiest. I like to speak what's on my mind. And so I have all of that documented. Every decision that I had to make, every hard conversation that I've ever had to have with my parents about dropping out of college, about religion, about all these different things. When I was figuring out my plans to drop out of college, when I was preparing to have that conversation, how I was going to support myself, my first job, my second job, my third job, all the hard times, everything that I've ever gone through for the last 3 years, all the major points are all documented. And so that's why I'm making these videos. Honestly, it's for me. If you're watching this, I'm 15 minutes in. You have no idea who I am probably. I'm making this shit for me so I can look back on it. But my point is, there are people that are making millions of fucking dollars in their 20s from their apartment, on a fucking computer screen. If you think it's crazy for me to make $100 million by the time I'm 30, I would rather fucking kill myself than not do that, honestly. And maybe that's extreme for me to say, and I don't want this to get flagged or whatever, but I don't, it's not a life that I want to live. But back to the point, man, I made this recording because it's I keep saying, oh, I don't know if the sidewalk effect is the right thing, and I don't know if this, it's really just because I haven't gotten someone to give me money, bro. I need to get someone to give me money, and I don't know what the steps are to get someone to give me money. When I was doing magic, when I was running the magic business, I knew what to do to get somebody to give me money. I paid for an ad in the newspaper and on my Instagram, and I would get a call, and I would book a gig, right? So I'd say, hey, I'll do it for $300, $200, whatever. And then I would go to the gig, I would perform, and I would give out all my business cards, tell people to follow me on Instagram, etc. And then I would get paid for it. And then I would go home and try to book more gigs. That was my thing. I knew I needed to book a gig, which was done by posting on social media. I cold called all the banks and all these different holiday things, and it was a lot of word of mouth. And then I would go and do the gigs. And that's how I got paid. With the sidewalk effect, I don't know what the steps are to get paid. It's I'd gone out, I filmed the stuff for Comfort. I hired an editor. I'm going to send it to them. How do I make money, dude? And it's just and it's just, I've been in the service space my whole life of sales, and then, talk retail sales, and then door-to-door sales, and then over-the-phone sales. And I'm I want to start a product so I don't have to go serve something. I can just, if I was at home, bro, and I made these products and I ran an ad and someone bought it, I made $30 from doing nothing. I want to do that too. But I know that if I actually want to be successful, splitting my intention is not going to do either of them justice. And I think that part of this reason why I want to start a product and not be in a service business is really just because I'm not making any fucking money right now. And the reason I'm not making any money right now is because I'm not doing the stuff to make me money. And it's this whole journey of me quitting my job and going all in was, yes, it was multiple fold. It was to fix who I am, to fix my habits, to chase this new person and do all this stuff. But I need to make money, bro. And I can't even talk. It pisses me off so much. And what's annoying is that all of the other factors are in place, all of them. I'm going to turn on my fan because I'm boiling hot right now. And I'm going to lean this against my table. But if you hear the background noise, forgive me. It's boiling hot in my room. I don't know why. All of the other stuff is in place. My identity, the clothes that I'm fucking wearing, my schedule. Yes, I could be better with my habits, and I'm fixing that, right? But it's I see myself as this founder, and I'm just time hasn't caught up yet. Hudson was just talking about this in his call, where it's 2 years ago on a podcast, he was talking about how he was a $1 billion founder, and it didn't happen yet. He's time just didn't catch up yet. And he was saying today how now time caught up with him. And it's and he said, you just have to fucking believe it. And that's where I'm at right now. I see this thing, bro. I love, something that I've struggled with my whole life is visualization. I've had a hard time with it because when I can't see it, it's my imagination has a hard time creating a vivid picture. I can think of all these abstract concepts and think big, but when it comes to a detailed visual picture, I have a hard time doing that. When I was playing hockey, I would have to visualize myself scoring, and I couldn't really see the net very clearly until I would watch a video of somebody else doing it, and then I could put myself in their shoes. And that's always how I've learned everything, is always I watch someone else fucking do it and then I go implement it. And so I had a massive fucking breakthrough that I'm so grateful for a while back, where I started plugging in these versions of me into Manus AI. And I told it, make me this, make me that. I plugged in a picture of me in the gym and I said, make me look like I'm 10% body fat. Make me 8% body fat. And I looked at it, and that was the first time in my entire life that I actually saw what I can look like, me, what my body looks like at that body fat percentage. And that made it real for me. That was like, oh shit, that's how I look. And I was able to see myself actually looking that way. Whereas before I would try to envision myself, but my brain was like, well, I've never seen it before. I don't know. Now I've actually seen it, and so it makes it tangible for me to get. And I started doing that with a lot of things. And then yesterday, I did that with the future version of me in Manus, where I literally said, put me in a background and like in a luxury lifestyle with a fancy car and this fancy suit, make me in great shape and all this stuff. And it, oh my God, it literally painted me the picture of me in that environment of like how I see myself, like the future version of me that I'm doing this whole thing to chase. It was literally real. It was like I was looking at a fucking picture from the future, like real. It looked like me. It was, I'm jacked. I'm standing in the Ferrari wearing the outfit. Like I could feel what it's like to be in my shoes in that picture. And that was a fucking massive unlock. And every time that I look at that picture, it fires me the heck up to become that person. I am becoming that person. And it's like, that's why I'm so freaking frustrated right now, is because it's this feeling of like everything else is in place, all of it. My identity, my habits, what I want to do, how I want to spend my time. All of this shit is fucking there except for the money, dude. It's like I have everything. I have all the perspectives, all the identity shifts, all the relationships, all the contacts, all of this shit except for the actual fucking company that makes me money. And so it's like, it really pisses me off because I am willing to do the work. Like everything that I do 150%. I have 5 core values that I live by. Like 5 things that I go my whole life by. And I'm not going to touch on all of them, but a few of the key ones are, I think the second or third one, I forgot the exact order. But one of them is the fact that when I do something, I do it 150% or I don't do it at all. I go all in on everything that I do. That's how I'm wired. Number 2 is nothing left on the table, period. That means that when I die, I will not have a single thing left on the table. Not one question of what if, not one thing of, what if I would have gone and done this thing, what would that be like? 0 questions of anything that I wish I would have done that I didn't do. Nothing. Which is, again, the same framework that I use to make every decision. So you topple those 2 things together of leave nothing on the table, and everything I do, I go all in or I don't do it at all. It's like, I want to go all in and fucking do something, bro. Like, look at my fucking setup, dude. Like, this is my setup. I have a mattress on the goddamn floor, and then I have my desk. That's my whole fucking life right now. Like, that's it. And that's all that I want to do. And so it's like, I want something that I have to stay up till fucking midnight or till 2 a.m. or whatever working, and then I go to sleep, wake up at 5, hit the gym, and go back to work. I want that, bro. I want to build something like that. But right now I have nothing. And I talked about this in an earlier video about momentum. And I had momentum and I kind of lost it, not all the way, but even this, it's like there's only so much momentum I can build without getting somebody to give me fucking money, dude. And it's like, I'm at the point now where I don't want to do any more studying, bro, because I fucking studied for the last 3 years. The whole point of me getting into sales was to learn a skill, was like a version of me studying. It was to build my skill set. And I'm grateful for that. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for what I've done in the last couple of years. I managed to do a lot of cool stuff. But that being said, it's like I want to build already. I'm done doing the research. I'm done with the R&D. I'm done planning. I want to fucking build now. Like, I want to build, and forgive my language, but you can see how freaking pissed off I am about this, dude. All I want to do is freaking build. That's all I want to do, is to have a company where I could actually build every day. And it's like with the Sidewalk Effect, yeah, I feel no momentum because I already filmed everything there was to film from Comfort, which is the brand that I'm partnered with. Like, I filmed all the stuff, and now I'm waiting on the editors to edit the videos, and then I'm going to send it to them, yeah, and that's cool. But now I have nothing else to fucking film. And because I have no other brands. And so it's like the next step is I need a brand. And in order to do that, I have to create ads, or I have to, like, I'm just, everything that I'm doing, I'm comparing to my magic business because that's the only thing I know how to do. And so it's just like, oh, I need to run ads. I need to partner with companies. I need to get people to reach out to me, bro. And I need to reach out to them. But it's like, I'm tired. Like, after this, I'm going to study the video. Dave Foriardi, or however you say his name, he just posted a video on meta ads. Free 30-minute course, how do I run meta ads? And like, I was literally, the same day that I saw that he posted it, I was thinking about paying a guy named Nate Tilley who does a ton of marketing for high-level guys who I know. I was thinking about paying him to teach me how to do meta ads one-on-one. And then Dave posted this. So I'm going to go study this course now. And I know that's crazy because I just said I want to stop studying, right? But it's like, my point is, bro, I just want the thing that I know makes me money that I can just grow and grow and grow and grow. And it's like when I was doing the magic business, that's what got me obsessed, bro. It's not because I loved magic or because I was passionate about it or any of that shit. It was the reward cycle. It was the reinforcement of doing a gig for 2 hours and I make $400. And I was like, holy fuck, I just made $400 in 2 hours. That's crazy. I need to do more. I need to do more. I need to do more. And that's what I did. And I need to do that again here. And so it's just like, and this is why I say like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should start a product company, because I do also want to start a product business. Like, part of the downsides of having a company like the Sidewalk Effect or having a service company is the fact that when there's no clients like this, there's nothing for me to do. So I feel like I'm not building the business. Where it's like, if I had 20 products in my apartment right now and I know that we needed to go film, I probably wouldn't be having this conversation, because I'd spend the next 7 days going out and filming content and sending it to the editors and filming with these products. And I might not have mind that as much. It's just this feeling of like not having anything to do. And the reason I have nothing to do is because I have no companies that I'm partnered with. And the reason for that is because I have no fucking money. And so it's like, I want to start a product company because then I can work on it 24/7. And I have a product idea. I already know what I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's just starting something. And then also the cool thing is that a service-based company, man, again, it's a service. So it's all me. It's me trading my time. When it's a product, it's not trading my time. I can make money while I sleep. And I can do it from home without having to go out and interact with people. I've done nothing but talk with people for the last 2 years straight. And I'm tired of it, quite frankly. And so it's like, I want to start a product company, but the Sidewalk Effect could work. I know it could, and I do believe in it. I just haven't made any money from it, so there's no reimbursement, there's no reward. And it's like, if I leave and go do this, then all the editors and the videographers and all that shit was for nothing, right? And it's like, I could start a Shopify store, and I could even do both. But that's going to split my attention and split my time. And I know that I shouldn't do that. If I want to actually start one, I should figure it out and make it work. And so now I'm kind of rambling, and this video is turning really, really long. But the whole point is, like, this is some of the frustrations that I'm going through. And here's the hard part, right? Is there's no one to give me the fucking answer. Like, nobody is going to call my phone and say, Evan, here's the answer. Here's what you should do. Nobody. And here's the thing. Even if I were to call Hudson right now, because I have his phone number, which is so fucking cool, and I'm grateful for that. If I were to call Hudson right now and ask him, be like, hey, this is my scenario, what should I do? Even when it gives me an answer, and I know this to be true because it's happened already a bunch of times, so I have evidence. Even if he were to give me an answer, I would still have doubt about what to do next. If he were to say, dude, go all in on the Sidewalk Effect, you're crushing at that, you can kill it, do that. I would still have the thought of maybe starting a product on the side. And if he were to tell me, hey, go all in on a products company, because a service company is really hard to grow, go all in on a product, I would still have the thought in the back of my head, maybe I should do the Sidewalk Effect, maybe it's my gift. And so it's like, there's no one that's going to come answer this for me, and I know that I need to make a decision and be confident in whatever decision that I make, and I'm going to do that. And maybe I will do both. I don't know. Maybe I'll fucking take one weekend, build a Shopify store, post a product, run a couple of ads, and leave it there, and if it starts to sell, I'll pour more time into it while I build the Sidewalk Effect. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But my point is this. Right now, I have the fuel of obsession into me. Like inside me, I feel this fire of wanting to just build something new. That's why I moved here. It's why I moved to this apartment. It's why I started dressing differently. Like I've completely shifted my entire identity, and finally, even how I see myself is completely different. But I want to take that and put it into something, bro. Like Greg Lav texted me this morning on Instagram. He's like, crush the day, because I tagged him in a story. And that motivated me a lot, but I was like, I wanted something to go channel that into. Like Greg, he's building Bloom. He knows what to do. Hudson, he's building Comfort. He knows what to do. I want something of mine to build. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Can I build a $600 million service company? I don't know if I could do that, bro. I really don't. Like, there aren't many $600 million to $1 billion ad agencies out there. Really aren't. And that's why I think maybe I should start a product. Right? And so there's good arguments for both. And I'm probably going to do an exercise now that I just thought of. This is what I do for making all my decisions, where I write it down. I make a list. I'm going to write all the pros and cons. The pros of starting a product company, the cons of starting a product company. Pros of going all in on the sidewalk effect, cons of going all in on the sidewalk effect. And then pros and cons of doing both. And that will make my decision very, very clear on what I should do. But my point is this. I have the fire in me right now to go all the fuck in on something. And I have a timeline on doing that. I only have 5 months. I have $5,000 in the bank account pretty much. Other than my oh shit account, which is like, for God forbid, for emergencies, like a medical thing happens or whatever. I need some money set aside. Otherwise, I'm literally at zero. Other than that, I have $5,000 in the bank. My rent is $1,500, including my food and shit that I buy, probably closer to $2,000 a month, maybe more. Honestly, probably more, because shit's really fucking expensive here. I have a timeline. And I really don't have that much time, bro. And it's like, I want to do a monk mode where I'll just lock in and all I do is business in the gym all day. And I'm willing to do that. I want to do that. But it's like, once I get the gym done, and I read, and I meditate, what else do I fucking do, bro? And I just like, I really don't want to build a service business, because then my time is linked to making money in the business. And it's like, when I'm not going out and doing shit that I'm not getting paid. And even when I was doing the magic, that's why I had such a hard time and got burnt out, because I was trading my time for money and my effort for money. And it's like, if I wasn't going out and doing a gig, I wasn't making money. And that's why I want to start a product, is because when I'm doing a product, I'm not trading my time for money anymore. I can be sleeping and then someone sees my store and they buy it and I make money while I fucking sleep. As opposed to if I'm going out and I'm filming ads, yeah, it's a unique service or whatever, but it's like, if I'm not going out and filming, I'm not making any money. And then my time and my effort is directly correlated to my money. And it's just, I don't know if I want that. But then at the same time, if I focus on building a product and doing all of that, that's time that I could be putting into the sidewalk effect. And if I were to actually put it into the sidewalk effect, I could probably get it to the point where I'm making money. Right? And so, again, it's just like, there's so many fucking factors that I'm thinking of. And it's like, if you're watching this right now and you're 30 minutes into the video, maybe you relate to this in some kind of way, but like, this is the real of what it's like to build a business. Like, this is the real. It's not the fucking flashy shit. I don't have a Lamborghini. I drive a fucking Ford 2018. I keep a Lamborghini, like a Hot Wheels thing, in my car to remind me that every time that I get in my car, I see this. It's my dream car. Every time I get in, I fucking see that car. And I say to myself, one day I will drive that car. One day this will be me getting into this Lamborghini, not getting into a fucking Ford. But it's just like, dude, like there's no one to give me the answers. This is what it's really like. Like, if you're watching this, again, I'm 21 years old. I'm a college dropout. I got $5,000 in the bank, and I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur like all of these people that I see online. I don't know how, though. And like, I'm literally trying to figure it out. And this is me building it from scratch. And the only thing that I maybe have to my advantage is I'm kind of in shape, but not even really, bro, because I'm fat. And I'm just like, dude, fuck. And I'm like sweating right now because I'm so full of emotion. And forgive me if you can hear the fan in the background, but like even reading this book, bro, even reading Think and Grow Rich, I'm reading it for the 3rd time. And it just talks about having a desire, and I want to be rich. I have a strong desire for money, but I don't know what, dude. it's like I wish I had a company that I know is making money that I could just focus on growing and scaling, because I feel, here's why. Like, to sum this all up, this is it. And then I'm going to end it off here because this is turning into a 40-minute video. I feel like right now my mind, my brain is like 10 steps ahead of my current circumstances. Like, my identity, the way that I'm seeing myself right now, I literally am a billionaire founder. Like, I'm a $1 billion founder right now. That's the way that I'm operating on a daily basis. The problem is I'm operating now, but I don't have a $1 billion company, bro. Right? It's like, imagine you take Dom Icavone and you put him in a brand new company that has $0 in revenue. He's like, well, he's gonna be a different Dom Icavone than the founder of Raw. That's where I feel like I'm at now, where it's like, obviously there are lessons I haven't learned and like wisdom and the things about the actual building of a business. I get that. But I'm saying, like, mentally, the stage that I want to be operating at personally is like, I want to be operating like I have $1 million, $2, $5, $10, $20 million company right now, $50 million company. That's the mind frame that I'm in on the daily. The problem is I'm not. I have a $0 company. And so it's like, they talk about cognitive dissonance, and it's like your behavior and how you see yourself, two different things. That's kind of how I feel like right now. Because my behavior is like I'm a billionaire founder. Like, I'm acting, seeing myself just like Greg and all these guys, Greg and Hudson and Dom and all of them. But then when I come to my current circumstances, I have none of that. And I know that that's the key, right? It's like future casting, and it's believing that it's happening and waiting for time to catch up. And I know that that's the game that I'm playing right now, is literally just waiting for time to catch up. But at the same time, it's just like, dude, I don't know what to do. I just need to fucking make money. So I'm going to exit it off here because this is becoming a really long video and I'm just kind of starting to repeat these things. But this is just like some of the inside of my thoughts and kind of what's going on. Like, if you're young and you're thinking about starting a business, this is what it's like. It's like, this is what it's really like. All the shit you see on Instagram and like the flashy Lamborghinis, and I started a fitness company when I was 22 years old and made 200 grand in a month. That's few and far between. And you don't see the day-to-day like this. I haven't made 200 grand in a month. I haven't even made 10 grand in a month. I did that in my door-to-door sales job. There was a couple of months where I made between $8,000 to $12,000. That's it, dude. Like, that was it. I've never made more than 15 grand in a month, ever. I never even hit 15, ever. And for the last year, I've barely made more than 3 grand in a month. Here's like, for some perspective. I could have made more money in the last year working at a gas station for $17 an hour than what I made doing the job that I did. I could have, that's not exaggerating. I did the math on the numbers in case I run out of savings and I need to get a job in order to actually pay my bills. I did the math. I could have made more money in the last year working at a gas station than I did working in high ticket sales. And it's not because of the company I was working for. It's not because of the offer, anything like that. It was like I wasn't skilled enough. It was 100% commission. But the value that I got from doing that, the identity shifts that I grew, the person that I turned into. I mean, when I got there, I had long hair. I looked like Tarzan. And I was 30 pounds fatter, right? And so it's like, I learned a shit ton and I became a new person through that process. And because of that, I'm very, very grateful. And it set me down this path. And I wouldn't be on this path without that. So I'm very grateful for what I did before. But I haven't made any money. So this is not me flashing my Lamborghini or showing you my $1 million a month Miami apartment. I live in Arizona where it's 110 degrees outside. I have $5,000 in the bank account. I have an idea of a business to start with, which I'm not even 100% sure in, which I already started, but I'm not making any fucking money. This is the reality of it. And I'm a 21-year-old college dropout. Like, there's no going back. My back is literally against the wall. This is what it's like. I have $5 grand in the bank, no college degree, no job. This is what it's really like. I mean, it's 7 o'clock on a freaking Saturday, and I'm recording this because I don't know what to do, and I'm so frustrated that I can't even work because I don't know what to work on. That's the problem. It's like, I want to just channel this into work. I don't even fucking know what to work on. And it's like, after I build the website, what's next, dude? And I think going forward, I'm just going to start running ads. Like, that's all I'm going to do. We're going out and filming tomorrow because I want to have 2 more videos for Comfort to go film. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day filming ads for the Sidewalk Effect, dude. But it's just like, these are real frustrations that I'm going through. And again, the hard part about entrepreneurship, there's no one that give me the answers. Like they say all the time, there's no one coming to save you. This is what that looks like. I have all these frustrations and I have to figure it the fuck out myself. And that's why I'm going to be successful, because people pay you based off of your value. Right now, I'm only X valuable to the marketplace. When I go through all this shit and I figure it out and I work my way through, and the man that I become, that's what they're going to pay me for. That's why I'm going to be worth $1 billion, because of a thing that I build that provides value to others, and because of the man that I become. And then the last thing, and then I'm going to finish this video, Hudson talked about on the call tonight how the universe has this way of giving you what you want at the perfect time. And it's like there's a timing for everything. And how if he would have if Comfort would have been doing the numbers that it's doing now 2 years ago, when he was a $100 million founder and he wasn't the guy that he is now, Comfort would have been dead. Like the company wouldn't exist anymore, because he had to become this founder. And I know that it's the same for me, right? Where it's like, if God were to give me $1 billion company right now at 21, I probably wouldn't know what to fucking do, for a lot of reasons. Because I still have to fix my personal habits. I'm still not waking up at the same time every single day. I'm still inconsistent with my diet. Well, not anymore, but like for the past couple weeks I have it, but I'm still not where I want to be in terms of being in my shape. I still struggle with certain vices in my life. And if you're watching this, you've probably seen other videos. I'm not afraid to share it. I've struggled with porn, all right, and watching porn, and I'll not look at anything for 2 weeks, and then one time it'll be late at night, I'll be exhausted, and I'll do it, right? And I've struggled with that since I was 13 years old, for almost a decade. And I'm fully vulnerable, but like, I have all these different things in my life that I still need to fix me, that if God were to give me $1 billion company today with people actually relying on me and like livelihoods and families, I wouldn't be able to handle it yet. And I'm aware of that, and I understand that. And so I understand that like where I'm at right now is part of the process, and I can't skip levels, right? But that being said, I still want to level up more than anything in the fucking world. It's like when you're playing a video game and you're at level 1, I understand that like you can't jump from level 1 to the boss level 10. You got to go from level 1 to level 2, level 2 to level 3, level 3 to level 4, because you figure out these different things all along the levels. I understand that. But when I'm on level 1, I want to fucking beat level 1 as quickly as fucking possible, so I can get to level 2. And then once I'm at level 2, I want to beat it with the most points, the quickest time, the best record that I could possibly set for that, and then get to level 3 as quickly as possible and move up the ranks. That's what I want to do, and that's where I'm at right now, where it's like I'm at level 1 and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Actually, now that I'm using that analogy, it's a perfect analogy, dude. It's like I get really frustrated playing video games. One of my favorite video games growing up was Star Wars. Right? I used to play the Star Wars Force Unleashed game and like shoot lightning at people and stuff. And I remember playing the game for the first time, and I was so frustrated because I didn't know where to go. And it was like the map was so big, and there were so many different places, and like I would go this place and it's the wrong way, and then I would go there and I'd be lost, and I'm like, I didn't know where to go, and it was so frustrating. I remember I would actually stop for like 2 weeks and then go back to the game, but like I didn't know where to go, and that was the most frustrating feeling. But I kept going back, and I kept going back, and I kept going to get back, and I figured it out. And then eventually I beat that level and got to the next level and got to the next level and got to the next level until eventually I beat the whole game. And then I did it again from scratch on a different profile, and then again from scratch on a different profile. And now I know that I could literally go right now and open up the game, having not played it in years, and I know exactly where to go and what to do, and I could beat the game like that. And that's business, right? And I understand that now. It's like I'm at the level now, I'm at level 1 the first time playing of I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, I keep getting lost, I want to fucking quit. And that's where I'm at right now. And like, even making this video, right? When I opened up this video 45 minutes ago, the first thing I said was like, I don't know what to do, I want to quit, right? And yes, there are some valid points about the product versus the service business. I understand that. But it's that feeling right now. It's informed pessimism. We're in the valley of despair, right? Where I'm at level 1 in the video game, where it's brand new to me. I've never done this before. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the steps are. And so it feels really discouraging. Right? I even said it earlier in this video. I'm like, I just don't know what the steps are to make money. When I was doing the magic, I knew exactly what the steps are. So I feel comfortable. I mean, the video game analogy was the best possible analogy I could have thought of. It's like if I were to go right now and start the magic business again, I know exactly what to do, dude. Like, I can go right now and go back to the magic business and be making money because I know the steps. I know what to do. I know how to do it. Right now, I'm in the stages of not knowing what to do and figuring it out. What does that mean? It means going here and getting lost, and going here and getting lost, and going there and getting lost, and turning around and then wanting to quit, and then taking a break, and then coming back, and then finally figuring it the heck out. And then guess what? I promise you, in 6 months from now or in a year from now, I'm gonna look back, and if I'm building another company in these beginning stages, I'm gonna know what to do because I'm figuring it out. Right? Like, look at last week. The first time I did this, I had to set up a legal Zoom so I can actually get the LLC set up. I had to open a bank account. I now know how to do that. I had to hire an editor. I now know where to find that from. Right? I had to get a videographer. I know how to do that stuff now. Like, all this stuff, I'm leveling up. But it's just like I don't know what's next, and that's the hard part, is not knowing. And it's like, what's cool is like all the sayings and quotes and shit that I've memorized from Hormozi and all these guys, it's now becoming real. All right. And that's like the no one's coming to save you, like I talked about earlier. And here's another one. The hard part of entrepreneurship is the uncertainty. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the uncertainty phase where it's like, I don't know how to make money. And guess what? That's the hard part of entrepreneurship. That's what every freaking entrepreneur is trying to figure out. How do I make money? If they knew how to make money, they'd be millionaires, bro. It's like, this is the game of entrepreneurship. It's not knowing what to do next, not knowing how to make money, and trying to figure it out so you can make money. It's like this whole video, even now, it's like it's becoming silly the more I keep talking about it. This is entrepreneurship. It's not knowing what the heck to do next, not knowing how to make money, and in the process of not knowing how to make money, not making money. It's like, this is entrepreneurship, bro. This is what I wanted. This is the game. Right? And it's like, it's funny because this is what it is. You know, and I really like Hormozi talks about how quickly can something go from embarrassing to being funny. Right? And it's like, that's how you can tell maturity. That's where I'm at, bro. Where I was fucking pissed in the beginning of this video, 45 minutes later, it's funny. It is funny to me. I'm still pissed, but it's funny because, like, this is what entrepreneurship is. And look at every other business owner out there. Their whole thing is that they don't know how to make money. If they did, don't you think they would do the shit if they knew exactly what to do to make $1 million? Don't you think they would make $1 million? Same thing with the video game, right? It's like, if they knew how to beat level 1 like this, don't you think they would do it? If they knew how to make $1 million, exactly what steps to take, they would fucking do it, bro. Right? It's like, that is the game of entrepreneurship, is figuring out the steps when you don't know. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm just closing my shades real quick. And so it's just like, this is entrepreneurship. It's this. It's not knowing how to make money and figuring it the fuck out. This is what I wanted. So some of the stuff is still valid of product versus service business, and I am going to actually sit down and figure that out, but I'm going to call it here because this has been a long video. But like, this is the real. Like, if you stuck around for this whole hour, first of all, thank you. Like, you're a savage. Subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a lot more of these videos, but like, this is the real of entrepreneurship. Like, it's not the Lamborghinis. It's not flashy shit. It's this. Like, it's me in my room at 8 p.m. on a Saturday night being frustrated as shit because I'm broke and I need to make money and I don't know how. That's entrepreneurship. That's the game, and I fucking love it. So anyway, these are just some of the struggles and the things that I'm thinking through. This was on my mind, as you can tell, because if I'm able to rant on it for an hour, it's obviously bothering me a ton. But this helped, so my Saturday night therapy session. So that's it for this one. I'm going to call it here. Follow the channel. Go follow Real Evan Nussbaum on Instagram. Go follow at The Sidewalk Effect on Instagram. If you stuck around till the end, I really appreciate you. A ton more videos are going to be coming out. This is my personal brand, kind of like the behind the scenes of building The Sidewalk Effect, maybe going on a product after this video, I don't know. But just like the behind the scenes of what it's really like to build a business. And as a 21-year-old college dropout with barely any money, going all in on my dreams, this is what it's really like on the day-to-day. Like, this is the real, right? And so if you found this entertaining at all, I really appreciate you. Share the video, send a like, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to see some more. We're going to be coming out with videos all the time. I'm going to be posting videos here all the time. Again, this is the behind the scenes. This is kind of like my personal brand, the behind of what it's like to really build a company. So if you enjoyed this, if you got some value from it or just found it entertaining, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. This is the first of many, many videos. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for this one. I got some stuff to think about. I'm going to go learn how to run some meta ads from Davey Foriardi, $1 million founder of Udi. Excuse me. And yeah, that's it for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.